Hello and welcome back. Here we are. Extremely long bow for a champion such as we are, but hey, we can handle we can handle weapons. We can handle some cute pigs too. I'm sure. Wow, so many of them. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very cute pigs. And lots of them. Okay. Picking up more quests. Well, this one is actually one of the one we already have. About seeking saltpeter. Let's talk to Cam.
How do you do?
Saltpeter? I got mounds of it. But I tell you what, I got other problems too. Long as you're here, I'm going to ask you to take care of them for me before I send that saltpeter over to Hyacinth's place. Okay,
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
sure. See here, we got a lot of wolves off in the east and the northeast of Butchford, and lately some of them have gotten into my fields. Put some mighty fear into my pigs, let me tell you. So I want you to rid me of them. Those beastly things are all over my fields, and I'm losing more pigs every day. I'll make sure that saltpeter gets over to Hyacinth, don't you worry. Wolves in the fields.
Hello there.
Please get rid of the wolves in my fields. They're the fields just to the east of Butchford. Okay, looks like there's another quest here. Maybe it's a postman one. I wonder where I should go for lunch. The green dragon? The ivy bush? I wonder what the golden perch is serving today. Meat pies? Or mutton? Mutton, I mean. What is mutton? Yeah, I wish I had your problems, Hobbit. Okay, it's a postman quest. Fine. But let's see. Oh, I love your dress. Thank you, I just got it on my trip to Tugborough. Ah yes, how was your trip? Well, some of the Took were quite rude. I overheard the shopkeeper call someone a mudfoot. Why, I even overheard the tavern maid in the floating log call Otto the Sausage King of the Shire behind her hand. Well, his sausage are second to none. Isn't that why he named that big boar King? Wow. Well, chatty hobbits. And you're Odovacar Boucher, okay?
Could I take a moment of your time?
I have to tell you, I've a real problem. The hens say they've seen one of those black-cloaked big folk that have been riding to and fro lurking around my pig sites by night. What? Uh-oh. That's a much more significant story here. I've been thinking about selling this farm to Lotto Sackville Baggins, and his Black Rider business makes me want to sell out all the more. I'm just happy Lotto still wants to buy, considering all the queer outsiders coming to the Shire. You mean like myself? But I'm still not sure what's going on. It may be that the hands are just scared of shadows. I want you to find out for me. Please go to the site south of here by the stream at night and see what there is to see, if anything. Okay? Spectre of the Black Rider.
Just a moment.
Have you found any signs of that so-called Black Rider? Well, if you haven't noticed, it's still daytime. It's dusk though, so we might try to do that as a priority. Um, but we shall see. What else? Do we have more quests around here? More pig farms? Wonderful. Oh yes, more quests here. Willimar Bolger.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Why, of course. I'm in desperate need of your help. Look what I found stuck in my door this morning. Look at this. It is such a strange arrow. Huh? The head is certainly of hobbit make, although very, very old. The arrow shaft, though, bears a resemblance to those made by big folk. Why would someone do this? What does this mean? It looks like the arrow came from somewhere directly north of here, near the hedge gate leading to the green fields. I'm too frightened to go over there. Who knows what is lurking there? But could you go there for me and see what you can find? Sure. The Veiled Menace.
Good day.
I think the arrow was loosed from somewhere north of here, not far from my home. I simply must know who shot this arrow and why. Okay. Okay, so we'll search for the Black Rider at night. It's not quite night yet. So, let's see. Let's investigate about this. Arrow. Hey, Peg, are you having fun on that barrel? I would too, if I was a pig. Fun times. Okay, so... let's see. The Veiled Menace. The Veiled Menace. Okay. Past the gate, maybe? Hi, have you guys seen any arrows? Any additional arrows or anything like that? I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. Maybe we won't find anything particular. Behind the tree, maybe? You spot a journal on the ground. Oh, yes, I do. A torn and ripped journal. Many pages are missing, and its contents are unreadable. Collected journal. Okay. If somebody would want to sneak an arrow into a hobbit's house and then leave a journal, that sounds like a sloppy job. You might not think it to look at them, but pigs are very noble creatures. Oh yes, I agree with you. I agree with you.
How do you do?
So you found this journal near the hedge gate, did you? Well, hopefully it contains some clues as to who loosed that arrow into my door, and perhaps it will tell if he means me any harm. Well, I see no journal in my possession, but
Stay and have some tea.
here we are. Oh dear, this isn't good, not good at all. Many of the leaves of the journal are missing, as if it were shaken and torn by a beast. Look here, see the teeth marks? Goodness, those teeth marks might be from a wolf. I wonder if some of the beasts took the pages, perhaps to line their dens? That will be strange behavior, but... Yes, I know it sounds strange, but I've heard a tale or two of them doing such things. Really? Of wolves like collecting pages from old journals? That's like a pattern now? If you could, slay a few of the wolves east of here and see if they have any of the journal leaves. I seem to be missing about 3 leaves all told. Once I have all the pages, I should be able to see what the author of the journal was up to. A few pages short.
Hello there.
Have you found all of the missing journal leaves? It looks like wolves store the journal apart, so slay the beasts you find near Budgeford. Just another excuse to kill wolves, you know. And see if they're carrying any of the journal's leaves. The journal looks to be missing about 3 of its leaves, and I will need all 3 if I'm to learn who is behind this arrow in my door and if they mean me harm. Okay, well, let's give it a try. Oh, more jumping pigs. Don't jump over the fence too much. Wait, you have a quest for me too? How come I missed you? Oh, it's a pie quest. Okay, that's for later. Fine. Okay. Alright, let's look for some wolves. Beautiful, but I see no wolves around here. At least not yet. A few pages short. Let's see. Well, Let's check. Cows over there, very nice. And who are you? Oh yeah, let's talk to Milo Boger as well about the pork stuff.
Oh, gracious me.
Any help is welcome, Bassetbor, and I think we're going to need it. We hobbits of Butchford aren't well suited to dealing with wolves, and the thought of wolves again in the Shire is enough to freeze my blood as solid as the brandywine during the fell winter. If we can thin the pack a bit, we might have a better chance of keeping them away from the town. You'll find them in those ruins out east of our farm. I hope you can manage it, friend. There are a lot of pigs and hobbits in Butchford, and I'm afraid these wolves would love to have either or both for dinner.
Goodness.
The wolves here are a real threat to not only Butchford, but the rest of the Shire as well. The more of these evil beasts you can kill off, the better. I'm not sure if they're evil, just because they cause problems. Um, defeat wolves, defeat wolves, basically defeat wolves. We have 3 quests involving defeating wolves for 3 different reasons. Collect journal leaves, just defeat wolves, and defeat wolves within the Shire. Yes, well, with more wolves, and even more wolves. Collected 1 journal leaf. Okay. I wish I could read that journal leaf, but okay. Second one, good. A boat wolf. Well, yes. Okay, we collected all journal leaves, and that's good. There are more wolves over here. Wow, they're really breeding. Puttyfoot fields. Okay. And okay. And one more. And one more here. And I think we're done now. Okay. We defeated a bunch of wolves in no time. But to be fair, there are so many of them. The density was crazy. So that made it even easier. Okay, let's talk to Milo first.
Dear me, what do you want?
Very good, Basselbor, very good. You have been a tremendous help. There's something queer about these wolves, and I've only begun to fill in the pieces. Pork sausage? Sure. Fry it to perfection? Sure. And give Madam even more pork sausages? Or Bolger's hooded cloak? Wow, give me more pork sausages.
Oh, gracious me. I need your help.
Another Matham. A few nights ago, we heard a great ruckus. There were wolves fighting among themselves out at the old ruins. Nary a hobbit dared stray out of their holes at all night. Soon after the racket died down, a good number of wolves charged through the town, right down the middle of the street, if you believe it, and disappeared off to the west. My wife, Linda, was caught outside when the wolves came through. None of them so much as looked at her. If you go back to Birchford and talk to Linda, she might be able to figure out what's going on. The town's just west of here. These wolves have got me worried something terrible. Someone's likely to get it. Howling at midnight.
Goodness.
My wife, Linda, was in Birchford when the wolves ran through. She'd be the best one to talk to about that. So you haven't talked to your own wife about it, like in more detail, but you're asking me to do it? Well, I guess. Okay, let's talk to Cam Puttyfoot though, while dealing with the wolves. Of course, we'll talk to Linda as well. There's Birchford. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. You could hear all the yelping and howling of my wolf. Good job. Take this pack of saltpeter I made up back to Hyacinth and tell her there is plenty more where that came from. Collected the saltpeter.
Hello there.
Now that they have helped me with my wolf problem, there is no reason to delay in bringing that saltpeter to Hyacinth in Tugborough, Bastable. You should go at once, of course. Unless, like, we have to deal with Black Riders as a much more important matter than some, like, stuff about, fireworks for, Lobelia, But, so, I'm not taking your advice, but there is that. Okay, let's talk to Linda.
Oh, mercy me!
Miller told you about the wolves passing through Budgeford? I thought he might. Well, I was a short way out of town when I saw a huge wolf standing on a hilltop. It seemed to be digging in the soil of the hill with its great paws. Then it leaped down the hill and was gone. I started on my way home as fast as I could, but as I neared the edge of Budgeford, at least a dozen wolves came running right through the middle of town. I thought I was done for, but they just ran on and like I wasn't there at all. I think it might have something to do with the wolf I saw on the hilltop. It was the Yellhide, I'm sure of it. That's to the southeast of here, way down across Stock Road, not far northeast of Woodhull. The wolf was standing by the 3 pillars atop the hill. You might find something there.
Oh, gracious me!
I saw that evil-looking wolf digging in the soil on a hilltop near here. You should see if you can discover what it was doing. The Yellhide is southeast of Birchford, only a short distance northeast of Woodhull. Okay, we will do that as well. But let's bring the journal leaves to Wilmer Boucher. Here. Do we have the? We can't read them. Fine.
Oh, good day.
Marvelous, you've found them all. Thank you. Now to see what this means. Goodness, this is interesting. And distressing. I will need a moment more to read this, but it would appear the author of this journal was a man named Callum, and the tale it tells is an astonishing one. As hard as it is to believe, it would seem a distant ancestor of mine slew one of his in a great battle. And, oh dear, he means to revenge himself upon me. Gee.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Goodness, the author of this journal, Callum, has a dark past. It would seem the death of his ancestor to my ancestor at that great battle was a black mark on his family. They bore that mark for centuries. So, back in the days you were fighting a lot, huh, hobbits? After a string of bad luck, which Callum blames on this mark, he decided to try and erase it by killing a descendant of the one who killed his ancestor. After years of tracking, he found the Shire and me. The arrowhead that killed his ancestor was the one shot into my door. I think I know where you can find him. He describes where he has set his camp, and it sounds like it is west of here, on the far west side of the Frogmoors. You have to stop him. The menace confronted.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Please hurry, friend. Oh, so we're friends now? And see if you can find this Callum. You just have to convince him to give up this mission of vengeance. According to his journal, he has camped west of Butchford, on the western edge of the Frogmoors. Okay. Well, let's see. Is it nighttime now? Well, it is nighttime. So let us try to find the specter of the Black Rider. Because this takes precedence over all other things. Let's see. Where to? Okay. Oh yeah, these dice are mine. We have found the Black Rider. The Borgias are doomed. I bring terror to the skies of Butchford. You? You do?
Huh, how rude!
First Butchford, then the whole East Farthing. Tomorrow, the Shire. Cower before me. You'll face my wrath. Boo! I have to go. So long. Oops. Gotta go. Hey, hey. Come back here. Well, that was that. Oh, we have Bingo Poacher here giving us quests too. So much for the Black Rider. Well, silly hobbits. But that's actually a relief.
What do you need?
What? A hobbit in a black cloak? My full work hands can't tell a man from a hobbit? Something queer is going on, and I want to know what.
Can I take a moment of your time?
That's a good point you're making there, Odovacar. Cam Puttyfoot just told me that one of his hands spotted that so-called Black Rider heading off to the east. On foot, mind you. No horse in sight, not even a pony. Cam says he was seen running through some fields of his, being chased by some wolves. It's bad enough we had to deal with unwanted nuisances like these Black Riders, but now we have to worry about wolves too? If this fellow gets himself eaten by wolves, I'll never know what's going on here, so it's best do something about it. Head off to Camp Puttyfoot's fields, east of Butchford, and look for any signs of that Black Rider. Cloak of the Black Rider.
Just a moment.
I want you to find that black-robed chap and get to the bottom of this Bassetbur. He was seen being chased by wolves through Camp Puttyfoot's fields, east of Butchford. Okay, now let's walk down the hill and grab one more quest from yet another representative of the Boucher family. Or what do you call it around these lands? Clans? The Boucher clan?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Sure. It used to be that harvest flies were just a nuisance. They chew on our crops and cause some damage, but you learn to live with them. Recently, though, the harvest flies have gone so far as to attack hobbits in the Marish. I don't know what has them stirred up so, but whatever it is, I wish it hadn't. If you can deal with our harvest fly problem, I'd really appreciate it, Bounder. I hear there's a whole nest of them on the Yell Height, a hill a fair piece to the south and east of Butchford. It's not very far northeast of Woodhull. There are 3 old pillars atop the Yell Height, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. The trouble with harvest flies.
How do you do?
You can find harvest flies all throughout the Marish Passageway, but especially on the Yell Height, southwest of Butchford and northeast of Woodhull. There are 3 pillars on the crown of the hill, and you should be able to see it from a good distance. We'll all feel a little safer if we can get rid of some harvest flies. Well, sure. Why not? Looks like this is the closest thing anyways. We might as well do it. Entering Green Hill Country. Wait a second. I'm already in Harvest Flies land, but I don't see any. I see a wolf. Which I know there is a Harvest Fly behind that rock. It seems like, oh, it's a deed as well. Even here in the Shire, huh? Okay. It looks like they're more than a nuisance everywhere now. Stirred by strange happenings in the east, I bet. Let's see. I like the reflection of the moon in the water. It's lovely. Look at that. Let's see. Marish. A wolf, fine, but I don't see particularly many flies around here. There's one so-called small harvest fly, the size of a grown-up human, but yes, it's called small. Just for fun, you know? I feel the people who were naming the species in the Middle-earth were having a lot of fun when they did it. Some of the names are ridiculous. Okay. Higher chances of finding flies this way, maybe? Right, my friends. Once I'm close to finishing this quest, I'll rejoin you. I don't want to bore you killing me every single fly and taking a long time to do. So I'll see you soon. Alright, my friends. Here we are, defeating the last harvest fly we needed. And now I can return. Hopping around giant boulders in the marriage. What are you doing? I'm having an adventure. I've paddled down all the way from Frogmorton. Are you trying to kill yourself? Get out of the water before you drown. But I'm heading to the Brandywine. My cousin in Buckland sent me this boat, and I'm going for a visit. You crazy took. You're as mad as a Baggins. I'm just trying to float my boat down the river. Come down and help me. I'm not getting in there. Besides, we have a hole in the bottom. You're not going anywhere. I know that much. Funny little exchange here. Alright. Let's talk to Bingo Boulter. I think that will be done with this episode. It was a very fun one.
Good day.
Well, that's a relief, Passport. I don't know what's caused the harvest flies to begin attacking people, and I don't think I want to know. I didn't see anybody get attacked or harassed by the flies, but if you say so, they're giant, so that's a problem in itself. I just want them to calm down and leave the good folk of the Marish alone. Getting a gift matten, Bulger's shoes, and hard biscuits. Simple, bland, nourishing biscuits. Okay, I'll get your shoes, because why not? And now? Now it's time for me to say farewell to you guys. Until next time. Goodbye.